Hello dear students, myself Vyas Bhumika. Today I will teach you Standard 6 English Unit 6 Fair Play. In previous video we were known about Juman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary were good friends. Juman had an old aunt who had some properties. Aunt transferred her property on the name of Juman. After few months, all of a sudden, all these things were changed. The old lady told Juman that I want my own separate kitchen. Juman gave reply shamelessly. My wife knew very well how to run the kitchen. After few days, aunt told her story to the villagers. Some villagers sympathized her, some laughed on her, and some told her to went to the panchayat with her case. At last, she met to Algu, who was the best friend of Juman. Algu told, "How can I went against Juman?" After this, the aunt told her what you consider just and fair. Lastly, the old lady or old aunt pleaded the Algu to come to the panchayat and speak the truth about Algu. But Algu didn't reply, and aunt's words kept ringing in his ears. First of all, open your textbook page number 86, take a pencil, put under the words and read the sentences or words with me. Let's see part 2 of the story. Paragraph number 5. The panchayat was held the same evening under an old banyan tree. Panchayat was held means वो वहाँ पे बुलाई गई उसी दिन शाम को old banyan tree के नीचे. One picture is given downside of this paragraph, so see it in your textbook. Juman stood up and said, "The voice of the punch is the voice of God." Juman stood and said, "The sound of the punch is the sound of God. Let my aunt nominate the head punch." Means my aunt nominate the head punch. I will abide by her decision. Juman said, "I will accept my aunt's decision." Let's see paragraph 6 given on page number 87. The punch knows neither friend nor enemies. पंच को ना ही फ्रेंड ना ही दुश्मन माना जा है. What do you say to Algu Chaudhary? The old lady announced. The old aunt announced, "What do you say to Algu Chaudhary about this case?" "Fine," replied Juman, hiding his joy over this unexpected piece of luck. Means Juman replied with happiness, "Fine." Why? Because Juman know it that Algu is giving the reply on my favor. "Chachi, you are aware of my friendship with Juman," said Algu. Algu said, "Chachi, you know very well about my and Juman's friendship." I know that, replied the aunt, but I also know that you will not kill your conscience for the sake of friendship. Aunt replied, I know it very well, but I also know it that you will not kill your mind for the sake of friendship. मीन्स तुम अपना माइंड चेंज नहीं करोगे सिर्फ अपनी फ्रेंडशिप के लिए. गॉड lives in the heart of the punch, and his voice is the voice of God, and the old lady explained her case. The old lady said that the God is live in the heart of the punch, and punch voice is the voice of God. Let's see next paragraph. Juman said, Algu, you and I are all friends. Algu said, Juman, you and I both are best or all friends. Your aunt is as dear to me as you. Means your aunt is my aunt. Now I am a punch. You and your aunt are equal before me. Now I am your punch. You and your aunt are equal in my eyes. What have you to say in your defense? Means what do you say in your favor? Let's see next paragraph. 3 years ago, began Juman. My aunt transferred her property to me. Means Juman started the talking about 3 years ago. Her aunt transferred her property to him. I promised to support her as long as she lived. Juman promised her aunt to support her as long as she lived. I have done all I could. Means I have done all I could do. मतलब मैं जो कर सकता था या तो मैं जितना कर सकता था उतना मैंने किया. There have been a couple of quarrels between my wife and her, but I can't stop it. Means from some days in my house, the couple of quarrel between my wife and my aunt, but I cannot stop them. Now my aunt is claiming a monthly allowance from me. Now my aunt is claimed on me to give her monthly allowance. This is not possible. That's all I have to say. This is not possible from my side. Now I don't say anything from my side. Let's see paragraph 7. Juman was cross-examined by Algu and others. Means Algu and other people cross-examined Juman. Then Algu announced, we have gone into the matter carefully. Means after cross-examined Juman, Algu announced, we have gone into the matter very carefully. In our opinion, Juman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else the property goes back to her. Means Algu told that from our opinion, Juman must pay allowance or aunt's property goes back to her. Let's see page number 88 and last paragraph of this part. Paragraph number 8. Now the two friends were seldom seen together. Means after the case, the two friends were rarely seen together. the bond of friendship between them was broken. Means because of the case, the tight friendship between Algu and Juman was broken. In fact, Juman was Algu's enemy and wanted his revenge. Means after this case, Juman became Algu's enemy and he wanted his revenge. Revenge matlab badla. I hope you all understood this part 2 very well. Thank you.